right. Welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Phil, and Nil. Nil's in the building.
Hello?
Back by popular demand.
I just want to say,
How you feeling, man?
I just want to say they are who we thought they were.
I just called.
I just want to let y'all know.
That they're trash.
I just want to let y'all know that they are who we thought they were. That's it.
Who are they?
Who are you talking about?
Who we talking about?
Who we talking about?
Who we talking about?
Now, bum ass, bitch ass, pussy ass Boston Celtics.
Dave coming. I'm pretty sure you'll be the last person coming at someone's neck, Neil. So
Listen,
very interesting.
Listen, y'all just lost to a 10 seed.
10 seed is crazy work.
And you know what, Lawrence? You know what's crazy?
What's that?
Is that it should have been 6.
Yeah.
Lucky ass buzzer beater. It should have been 6 because they choked away the game in 6.
So if we would have won, it would have been rigged. But if we lost, it's fair. Gotcha.
I didn't say anything about anything being rigged.
Oh, you said in the chat. You said as soon as the game ended, this shit's rigged. You said it. Don't lie now, Neil.
Yeah, because they wanted it to go 7 exactly. For the
So
ratings,
you said
the
you
ratings.
did it.
They want the ratings
Neil,
and the money.
You got to be consistent. Say it's rigged or not.
I am consistent. Your team
You
stinks.
just said it wasn't. Okay.
Just another disappointing fucking season for the bum ass Celtics.
Hey, coming from the Nets fan, David,
That's fine. My team wasn't supposed to go anywhere this year. Your team was fucking championship favorites for the last 3 years.
I'll say last 2, not 3. Fair enough.
Bums.
Hey, we lost. We choked. Pretty sure we got a lot more to talk about, but hey, I'll definitely get into that.
I don't have anything else to talk about but that. Bums.
Well, listen, Neil, how's your day going? How's your week going? How have you been? You know, that's more important. You know me. What's up?
The Celtics lost. There's nothing that could bother me.
Can you do this? If you can do this without bothering you?
I'm unbothered by anything. Doesn't matter. I'm unbothered because the bum ass Celtics lost, just like we thought. And hey, just wanted to say that before that series started, I did say that they were going to get swept.
You said the same thing about the Hawks and Sixers. What are we talking about?
I was almost right every time, wasn't I?
You do every year.
Oh my God.
All it takes is 6 tries. You'll be right.
That's it. Something's got to give. Every now and then, something's got to give.
How about you? How about you, Phil? How you feeling? How's your week going?
Minus the Celtics. That was depressing to watch, but overall pretty good. A lot of things moving in my area, so making a lot of moves. So, hey, looking forward to see. Plus, a lot of anxiety and relief is off my shoulders because watching that series was very anxiety-filled, very, very hard to watch at times, especially the Game 7. But we'll get more into that later. But, like a weight to lift off my shoulder. So, hey, let's enjoy the NBA Finals.
For me, man, it's been a solid week. Got a trip coming up next week for flag football, so I'm excited.
Yeah, bro.
To get through this weekend, and then through next week. So, and then, like you said, we got the finals coming tomorrow. I'm excited.
Also, Stanley Cup Finals too, by the way.
Shout out Florida. South Florida's up.
Got Panthers and who?
Panthers are going to win the Stanley Cup this year.
Golden Knights, right?
Panthers were the last team into the playoffs. Beat the Bruins, the best team in the league, and just beat everybody else. Wasn't even close. So now, if the Bruins look back at the Bruins season, it's not as disappointing because they're going to lose to the Stanley Cup champions. So,
I guess if you put it that way,
it's not as disappointing.
I mean, they had the highest win total of all time. I mean, technically, it's like 73-9 losing.
President's Cup. No, it's not because President's Cup losers they do that every year. They lose in the first or second round.
It is a thing there. So, wait, it's Vegas, right? Isn't it? Aren't they playing Vegas?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Vegas stinks.
So we're saying Panthers in 6.
Panthers in 4.
Panthers in 4, a clean sweep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Florida is up this year. Shout out to y'all.
Jeez.
Marlins gonna turn up next.
But listen, man. Let's get right into it, man. Because it's gonna be pretty much a short, simple show.
What do you want to talk about, Lawrence?
Let's start. Let's
start where?
I'm gonna help Phil out.
This is the highlight of his week.
We're not gonna attack We're not going to
No, Lawrence.
What do you mean we're not going to attack?
Say whatever you want.
Let me finish.
No safety on this podcast.
I'm gonna come from the
accountability.
A good view of the Celtics, or not a
There
good.
was none.
A different angle of the Celtics.
They lost Game 7 by 30 points.
But no, listen, feel me. Hold on. So my thing is, everybody's been zeroed in on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but I feel like what we really need to be talking about, which I've been screaming and saying to Phil for the past year, and this
I've been screaming back as well.
The whole time. No, well, you're gonna agree with me. Is that the roster isn't as good as people think?
That's wrong.
I don't think it's that good.
Fucking wrong.
I just don't think it's that good.
That's literally wrong. You're wrong. And just like you're not only are you wrong right now, but you were wrong at the beginning of this. No. Let me tell you. Let me say something. Let me say something. You are not only are you wrong right now, but you were wrong at the beginning of the playoffs when you said that Jimmy Butler doesn't show up in the playoffs, and you said that Jokic doesn't show up in the playoffs. So you've been wrong this whole time.
I did not say Joker don't show up in the playoffs. Do not put words in my mouth.
What did you say that? He said I was unfamiliar with the scoring game.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, that's it. That's worse. I'm sorry, that's worse. How a guy averages triple-double.
He's known for doing what Braun does. He facilitates. He does everything.
No, he's not. He's known for averaging 25 a game.
Oh my!
That's what he's known for. He's known for being an all-around great basketball player. Yeah, Phil, don't ask for Phil for help. Don't listen to me. Listen to me. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I love that you open up the show like this. I love that.
You're flat out plain and simple wrong. You're talking about a Boston Celtics team that are 8 guys deep. 8 people deep. Yes. You're gonna sit here and tell me that the roster isn't good? Well, there's 15 guys on a team. They're 8 deep. When 7 people play in the playoffs. So fuck, I don't want to hear it.
Listen,
don't make excuses. You got a first team. You got a first team All NBA. You got a second team All NBA. You got a defensive player of the year. You got a defensive player of the year point guard on the team.
And I never liked him.
Okay, you don't have to like him. The numbers speak for themselves. The numbers speak for themselves. You don't have to like him. Numbers speak for themselves.
I think you for the Celtics, what they need to do is address center and address point guard. That's their issue.
Okay, so let's say you don't have Marcus Smart in the starting lineup. You bring him off the bench. They still have Malcolm Brogdon, who they could have brought in the starting lineup.
I've been saying this the whole time. I don't like Smart. I've been saying Brogdon should be starting. I've been saying that. Smart is not that good to begin with.
You're just wrong.
My point is they need a point guard and they need a center. I've been saying that.
How do they need a center? They have Williams.
Literally, Phil all last season.
You don't know the Celtics roster, Neil. You don't know.
I said to Phil before the season, during the season, I said the Celtics need to get a big man. They need to get a true big man, and I don't like their point guard. I would say it. He would laugh. It is what it is. They still got the 2 seed.
Oh, I like it.
They need to upgrade. That's what it is. They need to upgrade.
I don't know. I mean, you're looking at a defensive player of the year. Okay, defensive player of the year. His strong point is defense, and he comes out in the postseason and gives you 15, 5, and 5. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that Marcus Smart you don't like his game when he is not a defensive liability and when you have 2 people on that team that average 30, that's 60 points between 2 players. So you need 3 other guys to score 15 points, and that's exactly what he does. So I don't want to hear it. There's no excuses for this team to not have a championship. There is no excuse.
I'm not saying it's an excuse.
You're saying it's an excuse. You're saying that the Boston Celtics roster is not that good. That's ridiculous.
They need to get over the hump.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's getting over the hump. So you're saying if they go in with the same team again, you expect them to try to win a chip again?
They're not going to win a chip ever. They won't ever. It doesn't matter. They're done. They're been done. The team stinks. They stink. Not Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are overrated. They get you really good numbers, but that's all they do. It's empty numbers. They can't win games. They don't show up when the time matters. When the pressure's on, they fucking fold like a piece of paper. All 3 of those guys folded.
I mean, Game 7 Philly.
Game 7 Philly in what? In the semis?
Hey, season on the line.
Season on the line in the semis?
Yes, it's Game 7.
Against a way less superior team? A series that shouldn't have gone 7 in the first place?
It's still a season on the line game.
I don't care.
It's game 7.
I don't care. I do not care. It's not season on the line. What it is they choke, and then they say, okay, let's not choke. But what they did in the fucking Eastern Conference Finals was choked the whole time. The pressure was on them. They got put up against underdogs. They got punched in the mouth and couldn't respond. Yes. And that's the type of mentality that those basketball players have, unfortunately. Besides Marcus Smart.
Saying Game 7 is not a season on the line type of game is crazy. That is wild.
And they won that game 7 by how many points?
I did see this.
It was by a lot, actually, I think. Maybe
I did see this too, which I found interesting. I don't know, because there's always stories that float around that there's basically a struggle for who is the leader on the team, and Marcus Smart feels like he's the leader of the team.
It's been a problem. It's been a problem because not even with Marcus Smart, it's with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. There's a dynamic in the locker room, and you know what the problem is? They're just too nice. They're too nice to each other. In Miami, LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh, everybody know what the fuck was going on. Okay.
Wade, yeah.
Well, year 2. Year 1, it was Wade.
It's not true.
That's what they said. They literally said that.
It's not true. The numbers will prove that otherwise.
D Wade literally did the
podcast. It's D Wade's fucking franchise too. Okay, we're just gonna.
Bro, hold on. I get you coming in hot, and you like a week and a half behind it, whatever it is. But you listen.
No, you can't come into this fucking podcast right now and tell me that the Boston Celtics don't have a good roster. You cannot sit here and tell me that. You can't.
Which one are we on?
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now that almost every you have to sit you
back to the Celtics now.
Almost every argument that you're
going all over.
Every argument that you're gonna propose to me right now is gonna be null and void until you walk back what you said. You have to walk it back.
Oh my! Listen. I said what I said, and it's gonna stick. I'm gonna stand on what I said.
You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind.
Because what I do, I double down on the Jimmy shit, I double down on the Jokic shit, and I double down, I'll triple down on this.
You're out of your mind.
Matter. You already what you gonna get me to walk back on the pod? I'm not doing that.
Well, he already apologized to Jimmy once.
But listen, if I got, but my thing is, I feel like they need upgrades in those positions. It's not like it's something.
Who do you want over them?
Somebody else.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody.
Who's gonna?
Listen, you can't tell me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Phil. Okay, everybody wants Damian Lillard, but who? Marcus Smart is a starting point guard in the league, and he was 100% a serviceable starting point guard.
I didn't like that.
So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what Marcus Smart and Derek White. I want to see what they rate as point guards or guards in the NBA. That's what I want to see. I'm very curious to see where they land. And all that. And then on top of that, you got Al Horford. He's like 40.
He's older than Missoula.
Yeah, he's old. And
that's
then you got Robert Williams. Every time he jumps, the entire arena in the TD Garden grasps for their breath before his knees
and he
collapse and break. Like the team needs an upgrade. That's just a fact. It's not like I'm saying a new idea. I've been saying this to Phil jokingly for the past 2 years.
Listen,
listen.
You say this all the time, Lawrence. You go on Facebook and say this. You say this in group chats. You say this to me in person. When it comes down to being held accountable, the only player in the league that ever gets held accountable is LeBron James. Well, now you're doing the same exact thing that you despise people for doing right here, right now. You have two All NBA. Yes, you are. You have two NBA All Pros. You have two NBA All Pros on one single roster. There is no excuse for them to lose to a 10 seed. No excuse.
Phil, do I ever let JB and Tatum off the hook? We're just not. This is.
You call that man Wi-Fi center every day.
Like I really go crazy. Like I literally at one point I was saying JB better than Tatum. That's how much I was on.
I remember. Everyone else was great with you too. It's crazy.
You get because some people believe that too. It's not like a.
Do you believe it anymore?
It's not like a far-fetched thing. No.
Well, now it is.
No, I don't believe.
You know how he's the number one.
But bro, at the end of the day, Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they know they got most of the blame. Like that's just a known thing. I'm not gonna sit here and let them skate by. That's just not the facts.
So as a Celtics,
that's all I'm saying. Bro, I like the energy today. I like it.
He said y'all better brace up for this.
Nah, that's fine because like. But that's what is
No, I
great.
mean,
That's
Neil's
what's
right,
great
though.
about it. We gonna call each other on our shit. That's what it is.
No, he's right. I mean, I don't know if you watched the pod last week, but it was when they were down 3-1, I believe. It was a whole rant. Jason Tatum needs to be held accountable. Jaylen Brown, the coach especially, having a coach at 34 and Al Horford is older than him, not much experience, and him trying to lead your team to a championship, very scary. He's not that guy. I mean, Monte Williams is going to be probably the coach of the Pistons, so there's not a lot of options out there. So, and I think Nick Nurse is a new Sixers coach, so there's no one we can go to as of right now. So we're stuck with him, I guess, for now.
I'm by no stretch of mind saying Tatum and Jaylen Brown are scot-free, and we need to look at everybody else.
I
mean, that's literally what you're sitting here.
No, I'm not, bro.
Oh, okay, all right. Listen to me. Listen. Okay.
No. Everybody's gonna give the same perspective and just attack the suit.
So,
okay,
do you? Would you rather? Listen. Let's put it this way.
A doctor for a nurse.
Let's put it this way. Would you rather have in the playoffs this year? Would you have rather had Marcus Smart and Al Horford, or would you have rather had Vanderbilt and D'Angelo Russell? Who would you have rather had?
On offense? Ooh.
I'm talking about on a full team game. Who would you have rather had?
Oh, you know how I feel. Whew. My guys.
It's not hard, Lawrence. It's really not hard. D'Angelo Russell shot 20% in the playoffs this year.
You get more offense from the other two.
You don't get any offense from D'Angelo Russell. He averaged 7 points a game in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, now we can say that though.
Vando's useless on offense.
What I'm saying to you right now,
watching them shit the bed, we can say, I want Smart and Harford. That's
Smart to get 20 point back in.
Okay, Marcus Smart had what, 25 and 15 in a game, and
2 20-point games.
He had 15 assists. Didn't he have 15 assists in a game?
I think that was game 1.
He had 11.
Yeah.
11. And guess who's not a defensive liability? Marcus Smart. Guess who got worked by every single team that they played against this year? D'Angelo Russell. So you're going to go out here and you're going to look for an upgrade. Where's your upgrade? What's your upgrade from Marcus Smart that's readily available, that's going to be plug and play and ready to go?
Hey, listen, I
Portland.
don't know. He said Brooklyn.
Portland. Sorry, I said Portland.
What point guards are available?
Fred VanVleet, Dame Lillard.
You can't have those guys. You can't get them. You can't pay them.
So
they're being traded for. What do you mean?
Okay,
no, they're free agents.
No, the Lakers are talking about a signing trade with Russell and VanVleet right now.
So it's a sign and trade right now for them.
And the Sixers are trying to trade for him too. VanVleet is a free agent.
VanVleet's a free agent.
Lillard's not.
All right. So we got that out of the way, right? So my thing is,
he said, "Fuck my Celtics point of view."
If what I'm saying, you feel that what I'm saying is bullshit, and I should put all blame on Jason Tatum.
150,000%. This series loss goes on two guys. And more on one guy than the other. But this goes on two guys, and it goes on Jason Tatum, and it goes on Jaylen Brown.
The expectation is...
And guess what happens? And guess what happens to those guys every time expectation lands on their shoulders? They fucking crumble.
They're getting thrown out of Nick Wright's superstar club. They're getting thrown up out of
because there's you look around the league. You look around the league and you look at like James Harden gets held accountable for his Game 7 disaster against the Celtics. Joel Embiid gets shitted on for being an MVP and scoring, 13 less points in the playoffs than he did in the regular season.
Right.
LeBron James, for 20 years in the league, it had nothing to ever do with his supporting cast that he literally dragged by their fucking ankle bones into the finals. It's always on them.
I will say this though is like.
Wait, you're saying the media doesn't blame on Tatum?
If LeBron James had this roster,
there's a different degree though. Like
LeBron
gets the craziest stuff. Harden gets the craziest stuff. I don't know what these.
They don't get anything.
What the dudes they got?
You're on the wrong side of the media. Then I see every day.
Because you're on Boston shit. I'm talking about national media. If right now, if I turn on ESPN and LeBron James had that roster and lost to the Miami Heat, a 10 seed, it would be on ESPN right now.
Right.
They'd be talking about this shit on First Take and fucking all this. First things first. The herd, everything. They're going to talk about. No, they would talk about if it was LeBron James that with that roster losing to that 10 seed. They're talking about that for a month.
You get it though, Phil, because like
it's the Eastern Conference Finals. They're of course going to talk about it on all national news. But I get from LeBron's perspective because it's LeBron. He's going to talk about it no matter what. I get that. But I'm saying I've seen national blame on
where you're coming from now. I get where you're coming from. I don't want to get it confused. I wasn't just passing blame on those two.
Yeah. They're not getting the LeBron level.
I mean, that's literally, you came out here and you said, I've been saying this to Phil all year. I just don't think the Celtics roster is that good. You said that word for word.
And I literally prefaced with it saying that it was a different angle. I said that. I literally said that at the beginning. I did.
But you can't just say as a different angle and then take a fucking shot in the dark completely out of nowhere. That's a shot in the dark.
No,
they were top three in offense, top 3 in defense. You're gonna sit here and tell me it's not a good roster?
So you're saying a shot in the dark is saying they need to improve the roster if they're trying to get further.
Yes. You can't sit here and tell me that team should not have a championship right now. You're out of your mind that roster should not have a championship right now. That they should not be in the finals right now. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Phil was even, where are you at right now? Where are we at? Because you're bouncing. You're like all over the place right now.
What? I'm going back to what you said. You're going to tell me that the Celtics roster that they had right now, you said that they need improvements in order to win. So what the fuck do you want them to have? You want them to have a fucking 5-star all-star team like the fucking Warriors?
I mean, Kevin Durant did what?
They had 8 solid basketball players. They had 8 very good basketball players. They had a fucking full rotation.
Apparently not full.
And if you wanted to go deeper, who's saying that Pritchard can't come out and give you 5-6 points if he needed to?
I like him. I like him.
I mean, Grant Williams is not. I mean, he's a 35. He's a 33% 3-point shooter.
Like 5 sets were top 3 in 3-point percentage.
Yeah, Phil, I know. Tell fucking Lawrence that.
Hey, listen, it's either.
I mean, but
you're saying to blow it up. It's over.
This shit has been over, bro. For 3 years, it's been over. When they lost in the finals, it was over.
So that was just last year.
Damn.
Is it 3 years or last year?
Last year.
No, I thought they lost in the bubble. I'm sorry, when they lost in the bubble.
You should NBA Finals.
I meant the finals. The finals, the Eastern Conference Finals. In the bubble. That's what I meant. It should have been over. Yes, that's when it should have been over.
When they were 22 and 23?
Yeah, it should have been over.
So hold on.
Because that's their peak.
25 and 26.
That's their peak. Their peak is that.
Phil, I gotta figure it out. Bro, listen, bro missed the pod and he went and watched the ones that he had missed and he coming back for
right. I was holding everyone accountable last week.
Wait, am I wrong? Did the Celtics make the finals last year, or am I in another timeline?
They did.
So what does the bubble have to do with anything?
That's the year they should have blew it up. The year that they lost in the bubble. That's what I was saying.
Oh, so you're saying okay.
When they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals in the bubble.
When they were young as hell.
When they lost to the Miami Heat went to the finals after that. They should have blew up that team then.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's what I personally believe. That's their peak. What you saw when the year they went to the championship was a
Wait.
Their peak is Eastern Conference Finals. And they got a fluke year.
Well, if you say
that's the peak.
I can't argue with that, I guess. No.
That team you have
not that many teams make it to the finals. Like, it's a fluke year. But hey.
It is. For that team, it is.
If you say so. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But just going off of the pod from last week, yeah, I agree with Neil. A lot. Your 2 best players need to be held accountable. The coaching needs to be held accountable. Joe Mazzulla. The first 2 games were absolutely terrible coaching from him. No timeouts.
He's not a good basketball coach.
Yes. Like Kenny said, he donated a good team. He got given a good team.
Yeah, he got the fucking Steve Kerr effect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and apparently they're bringing him back, but they're surrounding him with veteran assistant coaches. 3 of them are going to be gone and go to Udoka to Houston. So it's a whole mess right now. But hey, I still believe in this team, even though with what Neil says. But that's just bias, whatever. So there's no time. I feel like if they don't win the next 2 years, they should blow it up. So in 2 or 3 years, it's over.
I mean, you have 2 guys on the same team.
Tatum's still young, too.
I don't give a fuck how old he is. You have two guys in the same team that have shown time and time again that they cannot handle the big moment. They can't do it. They cannot do it. When the time comes, they choke.
By big moment, you mean win a championship, right?
When you get a guy.
Is the big moment winning a championship? Is that what we're saying?
Or getting to a championship. They face any adversity at all, and they choke.
Yeah, so
last year's Game 7 against the Heat was adversity. They won that game. What are we talking about? That was adversity right there.
That's what I don't know, man.
To get to the finals?
I don't know.
Yes. And then to what? Doing the what in the finals?
But you said any moment adversity. That's still a moment adversity, no matter what happened in the finals.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you,
saying anything. Come on, you
No,
know?
that's not. No.
Moment of adversity.
A moment of adversity, as in, once again, all the pressure is on them to win this series. They should have never went to Game 7 with this Miami Heat team, and they know that. So now they have to come into their house and prove the point to the whole fucking world that they're not choke artists. And what'd they do? Choke.
I'm talking about last year.
I'm talking about right now, this year.
No, you said any moment, and they have never faced adversity and gotten past it.
Well, I mean, you could say, okay, besides last year against the Heat, where they, like I said last year, which we both agreed on, that last year was a fluke year, that I said their peak is the Eastern Conference Finals. Besides their fluke year, they go to Game 7 one time against the Heat and last year, and they go to the finals, and then they get fucking smoked by the Warriors. A Warriors team that they should never have been on the court with. The Warriors team that was way worse roster. You want to talk about bad rosters? That Warriors team wasn't expected to do shit that year.
But so we're saying that Game 7 against the Heat at Miami wasn't an adversity test?
Yeah, I just said it. It was a fluke. I just said that. I said last year,
but
the year that they went to I'm saying the year that they went to the finals, that whole year, the playoff run should have ended in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wait, what would be considered as adversity for you? I just want to get that straight first.
Getting smoked in the finals by the Warriors, losing to a 10 seed at home. Anything else?
That adversity or something happened?
Going into the Eastern Conference Finals again and losing to the Heat. In a bubble year where it was their fucking championship to lose, by the way, once again. Anytime the fucking chips are stacked on the Boston Celtics, they blow it. They blow the load.
Hey, first of
all. That's the biggest disappointment. This Boston Celtics team is the biggest disappointment in professional sports within the last 4 years. And it's not close.
And I think you see this too, like how
it's not close.
How you were talking about
on words. Okay.
Yeah, how you were talking about how like the LeBron, the Hardens, how much slack they get, and then Tatum kind of gets
what? He just gets fucking coddled, and he gets put in together into one little sock with Jaylen Brown, and they just kiss him on their foreheads and put him to bed. When if Joel Embiid and James Harden got ripped to fucking shreds after they lost to the Celtics, shredded in the national media. And they lost to a better team. They lost to a better team, a better seed.
Superstars.
On the road, they lost on the road. And this Boston Celtics team almost gets swept by a 10 seed. Should have been swept. Honestly. Should have lost in 5. Should have lost in 6.
I think you see that in sports though, where they have those guys that they're going to protect. And that's just what it is. It's corny. We see it.
And you know what, Lawrence? Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. And that's probably why. And that's probably why Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the way that they are. That's probably why the way they crack under the way that they crack, because they've never been fucking ridiculed like that in the media. Every time that they fuck up, they get kissed on the forehead and put to bed.
Are we sure about this?
I think there's a
you know how many times I've seen on ESPN. NBA on ESPN, every single national media account you see is Jaylen Brown worth the Supermax every single time. Even after
that's not being ridiculed. They say that about almost every single NBA superstar. Is he worth the Supermax? They say that shit about everybody.
I got a question. Neil. Is Jaylen Brown top 25 in the NBA
right now?
Yeah,
100%.
I was just told that there's 30 people better than him.
Who told you that?
Dylan, Phil. Who else said he was? And Kenny. We'll go to the list, and this is what Dylan put in there. He said Curry, Ja, Dame, Shai, Fox, Trey Young, Devin Booker, Luka. What's his name? Why he for fucking Spider? Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie, Bradley Beal, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden.
So is DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that's
two people right there. I'm taking.
This is where that's what I be saying. It's just like at this point, the recency bias is crazy that you just put in DeMar DeRozan, bro, hit his wall a while ago.
All right, I'll give it. I've heard your list, and I actually.
DeMar Beal,
Jimmy, Braun, Kawhi, PG, Levine, BI.
He haven't named Tatum either.
Giannis, Triple J, Cat, Joel, and Jokic.
All right, I'll hit you with mine. Anthony Edwards at 25. 24, give me Donovan Mitchell. I'm just going through players right now.
And Edwards is going to climb up there because he's a dog.
I said he's at 25. At 23, give me Bam Adebayo. At 22, give me Jaylen Brown. 21, give me Chris Paul. At 20, I'll take Anthony Davis. At 19, I'll take Bradley Beal. At 18, I'll take Jimmy Butler.
Let him get up.
At 17, I'll take Trey Young. At 16, I'll take Paul George. At 15, I'll take Shai. At 14, I'll take Damian Lillard. At 13, I'll take Kawhi Leonard.
I think Kawhi Leonard's too high.
At 12, I'll take Ja Morant. At 11, I'll take James Harden. And then my top 10 after that, I don't even know. Top 10 after that's tough.
It doesn't have to be a certain order.
But either way, that's what is that? 20. That's 25 to 11, and Jaylen Brown's in that.
Wait, so. Jason Tatum in the top 10 for you? You didn't name him.
Yeah, because he's in the top 10 for me.
Oh shit! Hey, thank you.
He's in the top 10 for me.
And then I also asked, is Jason Tatum top 10? And it was unanimous in the chat that they said no, he wasn't top 10.
Jason Tatum's top 10, and he's along with LeBron. He's along with Jokic. He's along with Luka.
When I saw the chat, I put my phone down like, yo, these dudes are tripping.
He's along with Luka. He's along with KD. He's along with Steph Curry.
You said Friends, didn't you? You said Friends top 10 or something like that.
Yeah, I said 11.
No, he's top 10.
Jason Tatum is a fucking first-team All-NBA. You're not going to sit here and tell me that he's not. He averaged 32 points a game in the regular season almost, and you're going to sit here and tell me he's not top 10 player in the league.
You said he was overrated. What do you mean?
Yeah, he's overrated, but he's still top 10.
No, yeah.
It could be.
This guy Trey Turner is fucking bum.
Oof.
Stop gambling, Lawrence.
Put your bitch ass up.
Just like a wrap up for the series. Shit got to change. This roster didn't show up. Some move had to be made. I like maybe a Kawhi Leonard type move. I'm not saying exactly Kawhi Leonard, but we need to make some moves to contend because the roster we have now, they don't want to win, so we have to make moves so that we can win. I don't know what that moves are. Point guard, like I said, Lawrence, I think point guard we need upgraded there since apparently, Marcus Smart I think is declining. He's 30 right now, and I think he already reached his peak. We have to see how Brogdon's injury clears up because the elbow tear. I can't wait to see Gallo back. I think that will add some much shooting. Just depth pieces. Just relax. So,
Danilo Gallinari, that's who you think is going to save your fucking team? Dude's 40 years old. He's got worse knees than my dead grandma. And you're going to sit here and tell me that Danilo Gallinari, you want him to come back? You can't wait to see Gallinari come back?
As a depth piece, yes.
Chill out, bro.
Yeah.
Chill out,
I'm not saying he's going to be a star
garbage.
Let her rest in peace.
Gallinari hasn't, because he played 20 games. Gallinari hasn't played more than half a season since 2015.
Yo, bro, why you?
I'm saying as a rotation player. I'm not saying he's gonna be a star.
He's not a rotation player. If he's gonna be like Blake Griffin, sit on the end of the bench and shut the fuck up.
Yo, this dude Neil is crazy, son. Yo, bro.
Yeah. So, I don't know who these veteran coaches are, but they better be good ones because they're gonna need all of them if they want to help Missoula out. Yeah, this is his first official year, 34, not lots of coaching experience, head coaching experience. So it's going to be shaky to see how it goes.
Do y'all think it's different with Emater?
I mean, you saw the reports. Everyone loved Ime. Coaches are leaving to play with Ime in Houston.
Houston
Three
about to
of
turn
them.
up. Houston about
Yep.
to turn up.
Ime said, Ime just told the coaches, hey, I know where the hoes are. You know, if you want to come over to Houston, we got plenty of them. But
You stupid.
I have to find the
They do
positive
got them
somewhere.
down there though. They do.
Wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. The coaching change wouldn't have mattered.
Astro World.
Eric Spoelstra's a better coach than both of those guys. The Miami Heat wanted it more. The Celtics had the chance to close the Miami Heat out a 10 seed on their home floor and got blown the fuck out by 20 plus. I don't want to hear it. No coaching change. No Danilo Gallinari. No fucking center exchange with Al Horford and whoever the fuck else you want. You want Jakob Poeltl in there. Don't fucking matter. You're not winning that. You're not winning that series.
He said, "Fuck it. We don't want anything to change. We want
because you're fucking two best players, two top 20 players in the league couldn't fucking show up. Plain and simple. Look what happened when the 76ers needed their two best players to show up. They fucking didn't. And look what happened when the Miami Heat needed their best player to show up. He did, and they won the series, and now they're going to the Eastern Conference or the finals. When Lakers needed somebody to turn up, D'Angelo Russell shit himself. Anthony Davis shit himself. When you don't fucking got it,
they're just not those dudes.
When you don't got it, you don't got it.
It is what it is. Like I said, it's
time will tell.
It's a ceiling for me as far as seeing these dudes year after year after year doing the same shit.
I still think Tatum's got the shot, but Jaylen Brown, I think it's over for Jaylen.
Jaylen Brown and Tatum, crossover, same moves. It's cool, but y'all not about to.
Know what this is, Lawrence?
You're not getting through the ceiling.
Peak.
It's capped. It's over.
No, peak.
I think Jaylen peaked. I don't think Tatum peaked yet.
Peaked. The both of them.
Hey, it's your sports opinion.
Maybe, I don't know about I don't know. Who's older?
Brown.
Brown. He's been there longer or whatever.
Yeah, about 1 year. Yeah.
So hey man, listen. I don't know.
All right, finals prediction. I think I got Heat in 7.
Heat in 7. What?
I got Heat in 7, but Jokic wins MVP.
What?
Yep.
That could never happen.
They go,
Jerry West. I mean, a while ago, but
yeah, they're not doing that though.
They're not doing that.
It's a loser. I would
wait. Side note.
Would you even accept that?
Before we move on,
no, I wouldn't.
Do you think Caleb Barnes should have won MVP over Jimmy?
No.
It was 5-4. It was 5-4 voting. It was close.
I think it comes with.
It was literally 5-4.
I think that voting goes deeper than just the stats too, because he was the engine behind that team. He is what Tatum and Brown should be for the Celtics, but he's on the Heat.
Caleb Martin he had a game series of his life.
To motivate your guys that are coming in, to motivate the Brogdons and all that, and obviously that didn't work out for them. But
yeah, man was hooping.
But I think that's where the difference is on why Caleb didn't win it.
Listen, all this could have been prevented if the Chicago Bulls would won that game.
He said Heat in 7. I think this is Nuggets in 5 or 6, man.
Wow.
5 or 6.
I'm saying Nuggets in 6. I think it's.
But I'm gonna still expect greatness from the Heat though.
I think I think if they don't steal one in Denver, if the Miami Heat don't steal one in Denver, they could very easily get swept. We could go because I think the problem is now you're looking at a Denver Nuggets team that has had almost 3 weeks of rest now, and you're coming off a grueling 7-game series. You're coming off of Jimmy Butler playing almost every single minute, Bam Adebayo playing almost every single minute, and now Bam Adebayo has to go play every single minute again against the best player in the NBA.
Honestly, I think this is going to be a repeat of the Lakers and Heat series, but I think those are 6. Jimmy's going to get exhausted.
I mean, I think getting Tyler Hero back is going to be absolutely fucking massive.
Game 3, I think he's projected to go back.
Yeah, he probably might. He could come back earlier than that, but they want to. I bet you if they lose, if they win Game 1 or win Game 2, then he'll sit for Game 3 or he'll play Game 3. But if they lose Game 1, I bet you he comes back at Game 2. Yeah. I mean, because they know they have to know.
He's pretty much cleared.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a broken hand since what? January, March, April, May, June. He's at since April.
The
end of April.
The first game
of the Knicks series. Yeah, the first game of the first. So
Bucks series. Sorry.
He broke his wrist.
Yeah, that's right. He broke his hand in the first game in like the first 20 minutes of the Bucks game.
Because I was about to say, if it was wrist, that's fast.
Probably like end of March, probably.
Yeah, right at the end of March, beginning of April. So, and these players, Lawrence, how these fucking athletes are. They fucking heal like Wolverine. They're crazy.
Like
I mean, look,
LeBron
Adrian
and-
Peterson had that torn ACL, or was it his Achilles or was it ACL?
I think it was ACL.
Pretty much everything in his knee.
And I mean, look at another thing, Cam Akers, when he tore his Achilles and he came back and played in the fucking Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy for that.
But I mean, it's good. That Jokic and Bam Adebayo matchup is gonna be huge.
Nah, it's gonna be a fucking wash. Bam Adebayo cannot stand in front of Jokic. Jokic is gonna.
Listen,
Jokic,
if he's getting bodied by Al Horford,
Jokic is going to absolutely fucking dominate this series, and it's not even gonna be funny. We might see some of the craziest numbers ever put up by a center in the series.
Can Vincent or Lowry guard Murray? Or it's probably gonna be Jimmy on Murray.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
no
really,
Jimmy. Jimmy has to guard
mismatches.
Gordon. Jimmy has to guard Gordon or Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need another Caleb Martin masterclass series. Badly.
Well, they got Strus. They got Strus
The team
too.
is built pretty well, man.
Strus
Yeah.
and Vincent, yeah. Plus,
They got Strus.
Spoelstra is the better coach of the series. I think that's the only advantage they have, honestly, coaching. And probably Butler over Gordon, but not everything else is the Nuggets' way.
We'll hear some more crying from Malone.
I love Michael Malone. He's the best.
He always loses his voice.
Give me my respect.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm tired of hearing about the Lakers.
Spoelstra.
Just win and shut people up.
I mean,
Stop crying for respect.
if I'm taking like the 5 best guys on those teams and I'm throwing them, like I'm gonna go play pickup basketball with them. A majority of them are coming from Denver, right?
Yep.
You're gonna take Jokic. You're gonna take Porter.
Murray.
You're gonna take Murray. You're gonna take Jimmy Butler from Miami, and you're probably taking Bam from Miami. So you get 2 guys against their 3.
Getting a power forward where he should be.
Yeah, not playing center.
Nope.
Yeah, he's about to be barbecue chicken.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we
Hey,
get.
I don't know. He might come out there and do something.
He has to.
spectacular.
He has to.
He might have to. He might do his. He might
Hopefully-
get in there. He might do his zen.
Hopefully, if one of the blowouts gets so bad, we get to see a Nikola Jovic versus Nikola Jokic matchup. Hopefully, if the game gets too bad, but I doubt it. But
We're gonna see Cody. We're gonna see Cody Zeller on Joker. That's what's gonna happen in the game, probably.
Yeah, they're probably gonna double team his ass. But hey, yeah, I think it's up to the role players because we know Jokic and Murray are gonna show out, but we gotta see Porter and Gordon show out. And
I mean,
The year of the role is the year of the role players, man.
I mean, also Denver's fucking 10 deep too. Like they're deep
and
as
they
fuck.
don't, and they don't even go that far.
No, they don't.
They get to 8.
If that,
7.
yeah, they get to 7.
Christian Braun, Jeff Green,
Yeah.
KCP,
Yeah, I mean, KCP starts, but Jeff Green comes off the bench.
Bruce
Brown.
Bruce Brown and Jeff Green off the bench. That's crazy. I mean, Jeff Green is still fucking serviceable as fuck at 30, and Bruce Brown can go out and get you a fucking 8 and 8 all night long.
Imagine if you put like a team full of Jeff Green teammates.
But you would have
That's a dream team.
probably have the best team ever assembled.
That team could probably be
James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Jokic, and then you could fill out the bench with whoever you wanted.
Ray Allen off the bench.
So Ray Allen.
Phil,
what you got for this series?
I
don't think you said a definite.
I'm gonna say Nuggets and 6, but I wouldn't be surprised with 5. I just think, like Neil said, too much rest for the Nuggets. Also ESPN has them 89% winning. I mean, when has it ever gone wrong against a team? So, hopefully that holds up, and like the Celtics can hold their end with the whole 97-3.
Celtics were 97% favorites according to the RPI.
Did you take that seriously?
Yeah.
And then when they went down 3-0, they were still.
They were still like 80. They were still like 80% down 3-0 when no team has ever done it.
No one should have took that seriously. No one should have took that seriously. 97% chance to get the Heat is crazy. Almost, but hey, almost didn't count. You have to, if you want to make history, you have to get it. You embarrass the whole Boston City and the 04 Red Sox. So tragic. But I'm gonna say Nuggets in 6 because I think Jimmy is good enough to get at least 2. And if Caleb Martin shows up, it's the other one. So I'll say Nuggets in 6. And MVP obviously Jokic.
It'd be nice to see Jimmy get his first.
It would be nice.
I would absolutely fucking.
Second AFC to win.
I would kill.
First? Oh, Nick didn't do it. Okay.
I would kill for the Miami Heat to win this fucking championship.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel that way. Everyone loves Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Butler's amazing.
He deserves it.
Not only Butler, man. Like Eric Spoelstra is probably one of the best stories in all sports, right? Like working his way up from a fucking videographer, editor, and handling the egos of LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade plus everybody else they had on that team. Like they had fucking Mario Chalmers, they had Birdman Anderson, they had Mike Miller. Like he had so many personalities that you had to deal with.
They take 2 years off of that, come back with a
and then take 2 years off of having the best team, one of the best teams ever, and then going right back and only missing the playoffs 2 times ever, and going to the the NBA Finals 3 times since then. That's fucking insane.
Yeah. Also, Pat Riley's gonna add even more hardware to his cabinet as well. Executive coach player. Oof.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy, man. I hope Spoelstra gets another one. He's the man.
They deserve it, yeah.
I think the Heat deserve it, but
I
mean, you can only.
Jokic brothers are gonna be like this.
I think you can only bite ankles for so long before Big Dog comes and kicks you off. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You see Jimmy Butler downplay the thing that happened 2 years ago with us.
Yeah, I mean, he was right. He said the truth. He was like, I wasn't talking shit. It wasn't my beef. I wasn't talking shit to Jokic. It wasn't my
shit to. He said, "You'll meet me in the back."
I think he was talking to somebody else. I don't think it was Jokic. I
think Jokic was the one in the wrong. Who else were we talking to?
Somebody must have said something to him during the scuffle.
Probably. I'm about to say. I mean, with that iconic photo, all the Heat players in the.
Oh yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Security guard.
I would love to see that shit happen again.
If it wasn't your beef, why would you be there? You should have been in the locker room. You got to support your guy, so it's understandable.
Got to support your guy.
I don't know what he was talking about then, but. Hopefully, this is a good competitive series because this is a sweep.
Yeah, I mean, you got to stop. You got to stop one or two guys. Listen, if you're gonna let Jokic beat you, let Jokic beat you. But you can't let Murray kill you too. You got to pick a guy. Either Murray kills you. But here's the thing: like the Lakers did, they said fuck it, we'll let Murray kill, and Murray killed, and they didn't stand a chance. So
he scored 30 in one half.
Fuck, and then he scored 7 the rest of the game.
Yep. Yeah. Well. Let's see how it turns out.
We'll see.
Yeah. Game 1 is Thursday at 8:30, right?
Tomorrow.
8:30 ish.
Yep, tomorrow. Oh, that's fuck. Who is that?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
I feel like that's smart.
It looks like his hair. We know how much Lawrence takes his hair.
Trash ass.
He does it first. Hey, shout out to Marcus Smart's mother. Rest in peace.
This dude.
What the fuck?
What? That's why his hair is green.
Who the fuck is that? That's JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee?
Yeah, I think so.
Really have?
No way. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
This motherfucker from Philly.
No, it's West.
No, I'm saying like Philly.
Oh, like Philly born?
They got the
big ass goofy shit.
It's one of those bowls.
Is that Paul Reed?
Rick, do you know this person?
Paul Reed?
No, that's East.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I don't honestly.
Rick, help us figure out one of your bowls, whatever it is.
This dude's stupid.
Hey, Rick, guess what? Lawrence was eating a Philly cheesesteak with a fork, just like me. You might talk to your boy over there.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Blasphemy, disrespect.
Right.
We wasn't, and it wasn't no cheesesteak. It wasn't a cheesesteak. It wasn't a cheesesteak.
It was a fajita.
And I was drunk as shit.
Where were you drinking at?
This was the wedding last weekend.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
At
the casino.
Is Cody Martin in the West?
I fucking know who this is.
Clearly not.
I do. I think I just can't remember his fucking name.
Wait, what team did he play for? So it's a West, but not Southwest. It can't be. Type in Marcus Morris.
I was just thinking that too.
Is he still in the league?
Yeah, I think he plays for the Clippers, don't he?
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah, he does. So maybe it's Markieff Morris.
Oh, it's got to be a guard. It's a guard.
Yeah, so it's not Markieff Morris then.
So we're in the Northwest, right? Yeah,
yep.
Northwest. Who's got a gigantic beard?
It's got to be. I bet you it's somebody on the Trailblazers. Oh, it could be on the Thunder too.
Shy, Giddy.
Nah, I don't think anybody has a beard like that.
Yeah, Giddy doesn't. Giddy does not have a beard.
And Shy and Giddy are the point guards, but no. Nuggets. Jamal. That's not Jamal.
Lauren Tucker, definitely not him. I don't know who this is, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a try.
Is it?
You want to start?
Is it Justice Winslow?
Who wants your guess, anyways?
Justice Winslow.
Nah, he's in the league.
Yeah, he is. He's
Yeah,
on
he plays for
the
the Trailblazers.
Really? No.
Okay, so he's in the Northwest.
He's 6'6" guard.
Which you already knew. 6'6" guard.
Okay, launch her up.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Horton Tucker in there.
Ooh, actually, that's not bad. I don't think he's a guard though.
No, he is.
Oh yeah, he does play guard. He's
he
tall.
doesn't
He's
have-
short as fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't have the 6'6". He's a guard, Northwest. We knocked off Portland and the Jazz, the OKC, Timberwolves, and Nuggets.
Fuck.
Timberwolves.
I don't know
Conley.
who it could be on. No, Conley's not
Well,
6'6".
Yeah, Conley. Who's the guards for the Timberwolves? It can't be Cal Anderson.
Nuggets, Timberwolves.
Where's Julius when you need him? Damn.
Right, he knows all the.
Yeah, they're celebrating.
I think he's on his way to the game.
Game 1?
Yeah, he's going. He's out there.
Yeah, that's right. I knew
Oh, he
was going out
got
there.
money. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck. Lawrence, I don't know who this is. Is it Kendrick Williams?
No, he's a forward.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Oh,
I think he played for the Pelicans too. I think Pelicans or Thunder, one of those two.
Thunder.
Let's go with.
It's
Okay,
gotta
so
be- what the fuck team? Just clear somebody out of Denver, I guess.
do Jamal Murray. Yeah, you said fuck it. It's not Jamal, but fuck it.
Nope.
He not on Denver either. What team is he on?
Timberwolves or the Thunder?
Jesus Christ.
He's definitely a.
He a scrub for sure.
Yeah, 12.
It's going to be their second round pick.
Oh,
Yep. It's going to be someone's second round pick. I guarantee it. No, it's going to be an undrafted free agent. Watch. So
I'm
guard,
gonna. Well, we got 3 more guesses.
We got
You want me to-
Conley.
you want me to try to eliminate the Timberwolves.
Yeah, check
The
Conley.
Thunder? Conley.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the
Oh,
Thunder.
someone from
He's on the Thunder.
Wow.
Okay, so
I don't.
I don't know.
Giddy,
I don't remember any of them having beards like that.
Earl, no, it can't be Jeremiah or Robinson. He's a forward. Wait, who's the backup that got? It can't be one of the Williams.
You had Isaiah Joe, Jalen Williams.
It can't be. They're both forwards.
Giddy. Who else was on that team?
Is that you?
You have Lou Dort.
That's not the door.
It's not Lou Dort. It's not
No,
Shy.
no, I'm just naming
Oh, yeah.
people off.
Yeah, Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe.
Both the Jalen's.
Trey Mann.
Trey Mann, no, that's not him. He's got a bald face.
Wiggins.
Wiggins has got a bald face too, I think. I don't think he doesn't have a beard.
The only other person that could be is that Kendrick Williams. That's the only person that could be.
He's a forward, isn't he?
It has to be him. That's the whole
How
fucking
do you
roster.
spell it?
Ken
K.I.
Rich.
Yeah, K.E.
Yep, Rich.
Rich.
Yep.
It's him. Yep.
Really? I thought he was a forward.
I was gonna say that. That's the only other person on that roster.
Is he still on the team?
Yeah, he's still on the team, but he's not a guard.
Yeah, I thought he was a forward.
He's a fucking power forward. I don't understand that. Okay, well, all right, one more.
All right.
Guard / forward. That's crazy.
There we go. What we got? Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, is that what old boy from 76ers there?
Ooh, Maxi?
Maxi?
No.
Nah, I don't think his is that.
Kai Sennett?
It gets 30 real quick.
Is that Justice Winslow? We just had it. It kind of looks like him a little bit.
Nope, he's a forward though.
Forward,
It's not. It was
And
close.
it's not the West either.
It was close though.
forward in the East.
Is it oh no, he's not a forward.
Forward 6'6".
I mean, so we thought Kyrie Williams wasn't a guard either.
Who's the backup point guard for the Chicago Bulls?
It's a forward though.
Oh,
That's why I mean that's not right.
yeah. You're thinking of
Io.
Io?
Yeah. He's got
So-
dreads too.
It says guard from the East.
Guard from the East, and he's 6'6". No, forward
No,
from
he's a
the.
forward.
It's a
Forward.
forward from the
Forward.
forward from the East. He's 6'6"
Sorry.
forward
The IO thing threw me off.
with dreads. Who's got dreads in the East? What do you think?
Cody Martin?
Kind of look like Ivy a little bit, but Ivy's a guard, obviously.
Yeah.
Is this, can we one of the Martin boys?
No, they don't
Martin?
have dreads. They don't have dreads.
Cody? Oh, I think Cody.
Fuck. Oh, could it be? Could it be Julius Randle?
We can put him in there.
Wait. Julius Randle 6'6"? I think 6'9".
Oh yeah, he's taller than 6'6". Yep.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
He's 6'9". I think 6'9", 6'8". Pascal, Scotty.
This look like Jalen Brunson too. But
It does, right? That's what I was thinking. Jalen Brunson.
He ain't 6'6" though.
You know, I don't know any
Celtics.
I don't know anybody on the Pacers roster, to be honest, at all.
Forward
Pacers.
Benedict Mathurin.
He's not a forward. He's a guard, I think. I think he's a guard.
Forward. He should be a forward.
Ooh.
Try Benedict.
Oh no.
He's got damn. Well,
Not that
it's in the
team.
Central.
Yeah, he's a guard though.
I thought it was gonna be a guard forward.
That was a W though.
Central.
Okay,
Central. So we got Cavs, Bulls, Pistons, and the Bucks.
Is that who I think it is from the Cavs? What's his name? Karras?
Oh, it could be Karis LeVert. No, it's not. It's not. He's also not a forward. He's a guard.
Karras the guard too? Damn.
Yeah, he's
a fucking point guard almost. I bet you it's somebody on the Bulls.
DeRozan, Patrick Williams?
No, he's we can mark him off. Let's see.
Well, he's not on the Bulls.
He's got braids, but they're more.
Yeah.
He got the slick back.
So Pacers and Bulls are out. Good up.
Pistons then?
This can't be Sadiq Bey. He's gone. He's on the Hawks.
Right, he's
so they got their starting lineup is you got
That can't be Bogdan.
Jaden Ivey. Who's the other? You got Cade's got the blowout. He's got the afro.
Their forwards are Bogdan.
It's not Rodney McGruder, right? He's a guard.
No, he's a guard.
The only one I can name from the team forward is Bogdan. That's it.
They got Duran. He
He's
don't have long
he's
braids like that.
he's a center.
He's a center. Oh yeah, he's definitely a center.
7 foot too.
They got Wiseman.
No Wiseman.
So for the Bucks, maybe Giannis, Portis, Grayson Allen, Connington. No. Is that Jay? It can't be Jay Crowder.
Nah, he's on the Pistons.
Oh, hold on.
He's on the Pistons.
I think I got. Hold on.
No, it's 100% on the Pistons.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
What are you trying to spell?
Oro.
Akogi? I think it's on the Suns. Oh, Koro. Isaac?
Oh, I was close.
Nah, he's on the
That's
Pistons.
a good guess, though. So Pistons.
You said it.
That's gonna be a role player on the Pistons. Somebody that barely gets any.
I don't want you get no goddamn starters.
So
No starters tonight.
See, Bogdan.
I feel like we always get the backups though.
We always get the backups. They make it tough.
Who's the starting power forward on the Pistons?
It's Wiseman or Duran and Wiseman
No.
start. Don't they start?
Wiseman starts. Duran comes off the bench, and then you got Isaiah Stewart.
So it's not Jaden Ivey.
Big Stu.
Yeah,
It's not. Oh, is it Stewart?
No, he's a center.
No, he's a forward. He plays power forward.
He's power forward, but I don't think he's 6'6" though.
Yeah.
I think he's.
I think he's at least 6'9".
Yeah, it's true. He probably is a little bit taller than that.
6'8", 6'9", around there. Who else? So we're pretty much down to that, right?
Buddy Boeheim.
Yeah, well, it's down to the Bucks or the Pistons. So
RJ Hampton. He's 100% on the Pistons. James Wiseman.
Try Isaiah Stewart just because.
Isaiah Stewart.
Just because. We have 3 more guesses or 2 more guesses.
Yep, it is the Pistons.
Livers.
Damn, that's close.
Livers. Isaiah Livers.
Yeah, that's who it is. It's Isaiah Livers. That's who it is.
Wow.
Yep, that's him.
I wouldn't even thought about it. He did play.
He played quite a bit.
Yeah.
Lost one for the road. Oh.
What happened?
I said last one for the road, but never mind.
Nah, fuck yeah, we got that shit.
Yeah. We'll end on a W.
Yeah, end on a W.
Oh man. Oh, what a show. Any last words, fellas, before we get up out of here? What's up?
I got nothing to say.
You smoke your piece?
Except fuck the Celtics.
You didn't see our final athlete of the month on the page?
I saw it. He hit 2 home runs today, by the way.
Yes,
as soon as you posted that.
I turned the game on right before 2. Was he the first up that inning?
No, I don't. He doesn't bat leadoff. Trout does.
Trout homered too, didn't he?
I believe he did. No, I don't think he did because somebody said they had bet him and Betts, and then Ohtani and Betts.
I thought Trout homered for some reason. Okay.
No, but yeah.
Okay. But,
I was at work. I turned it on right before he homered. That one he sent out of the stadium pretty much. That shit was a fucking bomb.
Hey, generational talent. Stay tuned. Basketball season's almost up. Time to watch a bit more Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get myself to some Mets and Yankees games.
You ever been to a baseball game?
Yeah.
I've never been.
Me neither.
I've been to probably like 4 or 5 over the years.
Are you guys still having that race to see who gets an Ohtani jersey first?
I think he got one.
I didn't get one.
Oh,
Lawrence, win the race. No, you had the opportunity to buy it, but Neil said don't buy it.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't it was a Japan jersey, wasn't it?
I have 2 Ohtani jerseys. Then I have 2 Japan Ohtani jerseys.
Yeah, that's what. I thought he had already got them.
Oh, so damn. So you just thought.
I think
I thought you meant
8 ones.
Yeah, I thought you meant Angel ones. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to. Yeah.
I actually have A's hat that I got too. It's the upside down symbol.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Turned up.
For me, hey, stay tuned into our socials. We got a lot going on. We just wrapped up our Asian Heritage Month athlete with Shohei Ohtani, one of the greatest baseball players to ever live. Fuck Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth was a mailman.
There we go. He was a milkman.
Milkman, sorry. Babe Ruth played against milkmen. I bet you if Babe Ruth stood up right now and had to face a Aroldis Chapman in his prime when he was throwing 106 miles an hour, he would have shit himself.
Right.
I bet you he never saw 106.
He would have been in jail for witchcraft.
The fucking ball would have whizzed past.
Yeah, how far could it go?
What's that? Did he just throw a baseball at me?
I'm not the greatest anymore. Imagine seeing if he saw Ohtani. 6'6".
No, it's like Kanye when it's like Kanye in the. I'm the best. I'm the best.
And he didn't drink before the game. Wow.
They did a thing on Barstool about Babe Ruth's diet. This shit was crazy. Boy woke up and drank fucking glasses of whiskey and had steak for breakfast.
I was out here
crazy.
Oh man, but
also, hey, stay tuned to the podcast. We got a lot coming up after basketball season. No, the basketball and between basketball ending and football beginning. It's always a weird stage from sports, but hey, we got some ideas. So
Lomachenko was robbed.
I thought, yeah.
I didn't get to see the highlights.
A lot of people say that, man.
Go back and watch the fight, Lawrence.
Wait, did he win the appeal?
Lomachenko beat him and he lost on
decision. I think
did he appeal it?
What?
No, I don't think so.
Did he appeal it?
No.
Really? I thought he said his team was going to try to appeal it.
That won't matter.
Oh damn.
So the thing with that is, I feel like Haney is trying to stay around that weight to see if Tank is going to take the fight.
Tank ain't going up
Because
Tank's the champ. Tank ain't going up.
He said he cuts like 25 pounds or something crazy like that.
What's the difference between those two?
That's dangerous shit.
He's one. I think he's one class above him.
So I think Tank walks around at
145.
145, 150.
Yeah.
And then what's the name? Balloons all the way up to like
160, 170. Yeah.
And he's fighting in 135.
Yeah, well, he's much bigger. He's much bigger than Tank. I don't think Tank can go up that high.
No.
He's too small. I don't think he can go up that high. And plus, it would be stupid.
Smart.
And not only, but he's the champ. If you want to fight me and take my belt and get your pay-per-view money, you're coming down.
Some people are saying that Haney got all the belts, so he really did champ.
But that questionable fight against Loma.
He just Lawrence, you gotta watch the fight first, and then go on YouTube and watch the.
Some people, Shakur said he has to run it back because it's not clear.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, he said
he has to run it back. This is a Canelo Triple G type moment where Triple G got robbed. It said that said that he lost the first fight. They came back, said the next fight was a draw, which it wasn't, and that he won both fights. Triple G won both fights, and then of course they wait around after COVID. Triple G's like 40 years old, and that's the fight, the fucking menace of Canelo, and he just whoops him.
Yeah, you got to run that shit back.
You got to run it back. Loma, I mean, granted, I think Loma won the fight. I watched it. I think Loma won it.
Didn't the judges think so too? Like, not the official judges, but the Twitter judges.
Yeah. Like a lot of people said Lomachenko won the fight.
For my last word, since we're talking about boxing, I've been wondering this. You watch more fighting than I do. Why is it that some guys only get the opportunity to lose once, but the other guys can get knocked the fuck out and fucking lose over and over again, but still be in the limelight.
They got a bigger.
Because I feel like if Tank loses, which is everybody's waiting for, he's going to be dissected crazy and they're gonna call him AB.
No.
It's the star effect.
No, it won't.
I feel like with Ryan too. I feel like Ryan can keep fighting, and he just got put the fuck down in front of everybody, and he had the world behind him, thinking that he was gonna beat Tank.
Yeah, so
I feel like it's fucked up.
It's so when you're in the fight game and you're considered pound for pound like the best, like Tank Davis right now. Either Tank or like Terrence Crawford are probably the pound for pound best boxers in the world right now. And
Errol Spence, isn't he?
Errol Spence is
they say they are.
Yeah, they've been. Terrence Crawford has been trying to fight Spence for forever, and they just can never make it happen.
It dates back almost what?
2 years? Yeah.
You said 2 years?
2 years.
I thought it was like 4.
No, it's been about 2-3 years. And
I saw Crawford in Orlando last year.
Well, you see Bud Crawford and you think, damn, it's just my what? And then he pieces you up real quick, and you don't even know what happened. Yeah, so I mean that's just
he's not really a small dude though. He's not a small dude.
No, he's not. Yeah. But he doesn't look like a fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean his face does, but other than that, but yeah, I mean that's the problem with the fight game, and that's why boxers pick and choose their fights, because they know all it takes is one loss. Let's say it's a humiliating defeat, and next thing you know, you're fucking working your way back up, fighting no names again. So that's the problem with that.
Do you think that's why more people are trying to tune into celebrity boxing and all that? BS.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just want to do celebrity boxing for the money.
Yeah,
you know, it's way easier to step into the ring with, you know, a celebrity for 6 to 8 rounds and have an exhibition where it doesn't even count on your record and make $8 to $10 million than it is. Yeah, or than it is to just go and fight. Like, for example, Ryan Garcia's face got fucking smashed in 4 rounds.
Yeah, and then with the whole celebrity boxing thing, it's more like, for the celebrities, both sides, you actually get to see those celebrities fighting. Like you said, boxing, actual boxing, people avoid each other and wait for the right moment.
Yeah,
you get to see,
that's why fighting back in the day, like not saying like the 90s or anything like that, but like in the early 2000s when Pretty Boy Floyd was around, or when B-Hop and Roy Jones Jr. were around, and Winky Wright was around, and these guys were fighting each other like they didn't give a fuck. They actually disliked each other, and they were fighting each other. And they had fucking the best. Madison Square Garden was selling out ESPN Friday night fights. It was crazy. They had so many good boxing matches. The best thing ever, man. I wish that they would bring it back, was Fight Night Round 3. One of the best video games of all time.
They didn't bring back Fight Night.
Fighting Isaac Frost
oh my God! As he whoops your ass for, I'm sitting there fucking crying while I'm losing. He's beating my ass.
Bro, he had me looking at my attributes like, yo, I didn't put enough pain in for this shit.
Well, how I gotta? He made me hate the Caucasian people. He made me hate them. I was like, why has he got to beat me up so bad?
That's the reason? That's the reason?
That's not the why.
Bro,
they see the boxing game coming out?
Everybody.
Yeah,
he top 5 boss level in video games.
Oh, it's not even close.
Fat Joe as well, and Fight for New York. Oof.
Damn, yeah, Def Jam shit was crazy.
Wait, do you see the new boxing game they're coming out with?
I did see something about that, but
it's been in beta for.
I was just gonna say it's been around for like 2 years. It's been around for a long time. So somebody actually redid the Fight Night game. It's on, like, you can get it, you can stream it on computers and shit. But back in the day, man, that was the best time to be a boxing fan. Pacquiao was nuts. Like, people don't really understand how good Manny Pacquiao was. Like, Manny Pacquiao,
like crazy.
Manny Pacquiao really fucked people up. And then just went and was the president of the Philippines. Like, he was just, yeah, exactly. Like, he was just out here doing that shit.
Like, I got to fight at 8, and
like,
people in the morning.
People only see Floyd Mayweather as like the defensive boxer that he is now, but he just became smart with old age. He didn't like getting hit, but back in the day, Pretty Boy Floyd was cracking people.
That's a fact.
Knocking people the fuck out.
People be lying on people, like, certain greats. They be lying on people's legacies badly.
Yeah, now he's fighting internet personalities for a check.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch Floyd.
Even the Canelo thing. It was like, it was too early.
Way too early. No, that's true. That's true.
That
How
was
many- How many fights did Canelo have at that point?
He probably had all together with amateur and professional, probably
Like 40
60.
something.
Probably
Yeah.
60, yeah, with amateur. Well, no, what I'm saying is he's
But that was
22
his
years
prime.
old.
Yeah.
He's 22 years old.
Come get this work.
He did.
You think you hot
That was a
60?
great fight.
Come get this work.
Besides Pacquiao, Conor McGregor, I've never seen people hit Floyd like that. And Canelo worked, he put in that work.
Because
Floyd was smart. Floyd was smart.
Floyd was like, wait a minute.
Wait,
like,
I got this. He knew. Floyd talks about it still. He's like, wow, that motherfucker was a killer.
He had to turn it up.
Yeah, that motherfucker was a killer. I was getting him early and quick. Add to my check.
I will say this about Floyd though. He ran back every debatable though, which is because the Maidana one was close. The first one.
Oh yeah.
He said run that shit back since all y'all talking shit.
So whenever Floyd fought, he always came out. I mean, he always thought he was better than everybody else, right? So which he was. So he would always come out and try to like almost beat boxers at their own games, and a lot of the times that's difficult to do, right? So you come out and face a southpaw, and you fight him southpaw, for example, and that's
Maidana was crazy though. He was ducking his head.
Maidana
had to punch over.
Maidana nuts.
I remember that fight.
Like someone's holding his head down.
If you ever want to watch a good one, watch Amir Khan fight Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, I don't know what happened. Khan just stopped fighting, and then Floyd pieced him.
Wasn't he a part of like some boxing show?
Floyd?
No, the Amir Khan.
Yeah, the Showtime shit.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it was. Because I remember him from like when he was super young when he first went up.
He still
he actually rose up in the ranks.
He still needs to read a book in front of 50 Cent, so he's not completely undefeated. There's one loss.
Lawrence, that's the only debatable. Lawrence, that's the only debatable, Lawrence.
He said, read one page out of Charlotte's Web, and then you can talk shit.
Harry Potter book.
Yeah, the Harry Potter book.
Harry Potter book.
Yep.
What do you say fuck me for? What do you say fuck me for?
Oh, man, listen.
He's a fucking outro. He's more boxing.
Great show tonight. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. It's getting hot out there. Summertime is here, Shout out to the July babies out there. The rest of y'all is fake.
Pussies.
Throughout the year.
He said, fuck me and Kenny. Why you say fuck me and Kenny for? Hold on.
Especially Kenny. He in the middle of the winter.
Oh, man.
Cold as shit. Can't do nothing.
Well, I mean, I'm in spring, so I mean, you're right. You got it. Sorry,
all right, man. We up out of here. Make sure y'all sub to the channel, like this video. And last thing, man, just Phil, we told you so. Like, just enjoy 2008 because it's 20.
When did the Thunder win?
It's 2023.
When the Thunder win?
Listen, I'm a Denver Nuggets fan, man.
When did Ja win?
Joker.
When it win?
Joker. Let's go.
Julius, you got a fan.
You know who I'm a fan of though? For real. You know who I'm a fan of? Caleb Martin.
I ain't fan.
Damn, that's his fan.
Pat y'all the fuck up right in Boston.
Hey, that's why I leave the Thunder to jump to a different team. That's how Kevin Durant jumped ships as well. It makes sense. Kevin Durant fan jumping to different teams. Okay. Now it makes sense. I understand, Lawrence. To a championship winning team, Denver Nuggets. It works perfectly. Kevin Durant fan at his finest.
Jaylen Brown about to be sent to a championship team because it ain't the same.
Absolutely.
He going right to the fucking Shanghai Tigers.
Blazers or Rockets.
You know who he need to call up?
Dwight Howard.
He need to call up Michael Beasley. He need to call up Aaron Bledsoe.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, with his shaving points.
Puerto Rico.
Cousins, killing Puerto Rico.
And Dylan Brooks. That's a squad.
Puerto Rico.
That's a team right there.
PR, I'm on my way.
Jimmy Fredette. Call me.
Jimmy Fredette. Man, we are out here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Peace.